Good morning, guys. I hope you're doing well. We'll just look at the long, short, vol delta. Nice quick summary about what to look for. Remember, the golden rule is that we're trying to get price as close to its daily open as possible in order for us to get a good entry. We don't really want to trade something that's gone too far because it'd be a little bit late on the day. The cat twist could be good. Obviously, you could probably have woken up a little bit earlier or like got to your desk a bit earlier, but it depends on what time zone you're at. And also, you see on the right hand side, we've got some Heikin-Ashi dashboard. We can see we've got a little bit of a mixed technical outlook. So we've got like greens here and we've got reds here, for example. Ideally, what we want is blocks of color, and there isn't anything with blocks of color. So it's probably because of the Trump 2.0. I don't want to blame him completely, but we're seeing quite a lot of skew and chop. So ideally, we'd have a block of color. So our first contender for a sell would be CAD Swiss, which you can see here. And I've added the 200 MA. So the CAD Swiss, what we could ideally have is like a red candle below the 200 MA, just to cement that idea. And then you'd probably want to get a 15-minute candle below as well. We know that CAD should be quite weak because of the tariff news, and it looks like it's going to go ahead on the 1st of February. So the Canadian economy they should suffer. It should be actually quite bearish for the CAD. So fundamentally, it's going to probably be quite a good short, especially if the sentiment lines up. So it could be a good one. You might just want to wait for the small time frames to cement that sell idea. Perhaps a break of that, for example, stop here, and then you could be onto a winner. It looks very choppy. There's the 5-minute, there's the 15-minute. So I think we're probably going to be all right for a short. I think it looks like we might be okay. Yes, we're below the 200 MA. See, we had a respect of that there. But pretty much dead on. So you could have that as a stop loss. It could be good. I'm not sure why it's flashing like that. But it could be a good one. Below the 200 MA is a good technical binary indication about bullishness or bearishness, and we're currently below. So I'm not sure why it's doing that at all. Maybe it's just my slow internet. I probably do need to buy a new computer. I certainly need to get a new laptop because my Chromebook, it was bugging out earlier today. It was quite frustrating. So CAD Swiss could be good. The Euro Kiwi, we can have a look at the, I'll show you because we know from yesterday that we're quite green, and we're just confirming that bullishness from yesterday. Lots of green. I just need to be above the weekly open, and then there would be fully bullish, so above 183.99. Okay, so we can come back, return home. Oh, come on. Then come back to the summary. So it could be good. 183.99. So we're close to this weekly open. Above that, then we'll be fully bullish. So it could be a good one. I don't know about the fundamental reason for that. It could be that potentially that Aussie and Kiwi, they could be waiting for like tariff announcements, and so there's a little bit of anticipation, a little bit of fear around those particular currencies, where we know the euro might be okay. So maybe a fundamental reason for that. And that the euro Aussie has been fluctuating a lot as well. It could be to do with that. There's like a fear factor about the tariffs. Pound Swiss for a sell. Yes, ideally we'd want we want these to go red ideally, and I think if you click on the analysis here, we're going to be quite neutral. So I would avoid pound Swiss, I think, or at least wait for the small time frames to go red. Okay, return home. So I'd be worried about pound Swiss, and can be quite a bit of a tricky one, and also it will follow pound USD more than it will follow the dollar Swiss as well. The correlation is stronger with the GU as opposed to dollar Swiss. So you probably think, oh, it's going to be tracking dollar Swiss, not necessarily, but we can see today it is. Right, but yesterday it wasn't. So 0.04, 0.04. So today they're tracking each other. So that's it. So there isn't that many. I would probably favour the Euro Kiwi and the CAD Swiss. Oh, it's saying to buy the Swiss yen. Remember that we've got the BOJ Thursday night, Friday morning. So you might want to be careful of yen, I think. So there's your trade setups. Hopefully it helps. And that's it. So if you've got any questions, just let me know about how to use this. And the golden rule is that we want to get it close to its daily open. So you could theoretically look for a Swiss yen long, but you want it to retrace, until we get to close to zero, and then you can look for a long. But you just have to know where your stop loss is. The 200 MA is a good level. It's very simple, and you can see how we've had a respect of it on this particular currency pair. So hopefully it helps, and I'll speak to you guys soon.